Most AI failures do not begin with the model. They begin with the data that shaped the model long before it ever made a decision. Welcome back to CyberLex, where we build AI judgment, not trivia. Today, we uncover the part of AI everyone overlooks, the part that silently determines fairness, accuracy, risk, and governance. When data is flawed, governance collapses with it. Bad data does not only produce bad outputs, it produces bad decisions, bad oversight, and bad accountability. This is why advanced in AI Audit Domain 1 and Domain 2 both treat data governance as foundational. You cannot govern a system if you cannot trust the information feeding it. ISACA rarely says the words data quality failure. Instead, they embed clues such as a feature behaving differently across regions, a dataset missing values only in certain demographics, a business rule applied inconsistently, a training dataset collected under different conditions than production. These are not model failures, they are governance failures that began at the data layer before any model was trained. To understand any AI failure, trace the data risk triad: suitability, lineage, integrity. If suitability is wrong, the model learns the wrong patterns. If lineage is unclear, you cannot prove anything about quality or consent. If integrity is weak, even a perfect model becomes untrustworthy. Bias does not always look like race, gender, or age. Sometimes it hides inside fields that seem harmless. A postal code that predicts income, a spending pattern that predicts ethnicity, a school type that predicts socioeconomic class. The Advanced in AI Audit exam expects you to detect these proxies, even when they appear perfectly legitimate on the surface. Silent contamination is when data looks correct, but carries hidden defects that nobody notices. Examples include auto-filled missing values, old mappings applied to new populations, formatting changes that alter meaning, upstream fixes that downstream teams never validated. Silent contamination is one of the most common real-world incident triggers and one of the most frequent advanced in AI audit exam scenario traps. Here's a real case pattern used across industries. A customer risk model begins rejecting more applicants from one region. Nothing in the model changed. Nothing in the pipeline changed. After 3 weeks of investigation, the issue is found. A business rule automatically filled missing income fields using an old average value. The model learned from distorted data. Fairness collapsed. Governance collapsed. And the team only discovered it after customers complained. This is why ISACA always tests your ability to trace a failure backward from the outcome, to the model, to the data that shaped it. In Domain 1 and Domain 2, Advanced in AI Audit exam is not testing whether you know definitions. It is testing whether you can detect the hidden data failures that lead to operational harm. If a scenario includes unclear lineage, missing consent, inconsistent fields, unexplained data shifts, the correct answer almost always involves strengthening data governance, not adjusting the model. In real investigations, senior AI auditors follow a specific sequence, trace the outcome backward, from the failure, to the model output, to the feature values, to the upstream source. Validate lineage before validating behavior. If lineage is unclear, the model cannot be trusted. Check for silent transformations. Most incidents come from business rules, not algorithms. Assume contamination until ruled out. Treat unexplained changes as data quality failures until proven otherwise. Escalate early when fairness is at stake. Ethical risk is material risk. This is the mindset exam takers must adopt. Do not trust the data, prove the data. Here is the CyberLex principle for this episode. If you control the data, you control the system. If you fail the data, the system fails you. AI may shape the future, but oversight shapes the outcome. Lead with clarity. Lead with judgment. Lead with CyberLex. If you want deeper scenarios, governance models, and advanced in AAIA-aligned study resources, explore the works of MG Vance on Amazon and LinkedIn. Your mastery journey doesn't end here, it accelerates.